Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Asgardians and mutants alike. Welcome to another Liam Maiden gameplay video. Back with more Marvel Strike Force today, where we're going to be unlocking Ebony Maw, another one of these legendary characters that I just have taken my time in getting around to unlock, but I really want to start using him on the Cosmic Nodes in Dark Dimensions 3 and probably in DD4 as well, so it's about time. So you unlock Ebony Maw through the Black and Ebony event, another one of these roving legendary unlock events, so don't worry if you've missed it this time. It comes around every few weeks or so, so it will be back around soon. And if we have a look inside here, you're going to see that you need Inhumans in order to do that. So you can see I've already completed Tier 1. I actually have no memory of doing that. Must have done that the first time I ever saw this event in-game. So we're going to do Tiers 2 through 5 today. And as I said, you do need a team of 5-star Inhumans in order to unlock Ebony Maw. So let's take a quick look at my Inhuman squad. Now, I did actually use this squad, if you remember, on the first 3 battles of Doom War, rather, Chapter 1. I'll put a link in the top right hand corner and also down below to that video. Do check it out if you get a chance. I've not really done a lot to them since then. I think I've increased a couple of star levels, but let's take a look at where the team is at. So Black Bolt, Silent King of the Inhumans, also my most powerful Inhuman tune. He's definitely going to be our MVP, I think. That's my prediction anyway. Got him up at level 70, gear tier 13. I've got everything maxed out, T4s on every single ability there. That might be a little bit of overinvestment, but I do really love Black Bolt, and I think it's going to pay dividends in this unlock in particular. Got him at only 5 stars, only 4 red, but I think that's powerful enough, and I've got him on Striker 1.4 for the ISO 8. Yo-Yo, another awesome tune. I've also done a little bit of investment here. 2 T4s on her basic and her passive. That passive giving us those extra attacks because she's the only protector on the squad. Again, level 70, gear 13. I do have her maxed out at 7 stars. Again, only 4 of them red. Raider 1.4 on the ISO 8, trying to take advantage of that high crit chance that Yo-Yo brings to the table. Quake, historically not had a lot of love for Daisy Johnson in the game. She's a solid B tier tune, I think, but nothing more than that. So I've not put any T4s on her. She's still up at level 70 and gear tier 13. Striker ISO 8, also 1.4, 6 stars, but this time only 3 red. She's going to be one of the squishier, one of the weaker tunes that we're using for this unlock today. Karnak, another Inhuman I don't have that much love for, I've got to say. So again, there's a lack of T4s here. Still level 70, still gear 13. I actually took him into gear 13 in order to get through the beginning of Doom War. I don't regret it. He is useful. Skirmisher ISO, hopefully going to use him to remove positive effects, taunts and such. Finally, Crystal. Now, Crystal has the lowest gear of any of my Inhumans. She's level 70, but only on gear level 12. Now, you can see I do have all the gear pieces required to take her up to gear 13. I'm going to do that eventually. I may have to do it today, but I don't think so. I think this team is going to be more than powerful enough to unlock Ebony Maw. I do actually really like Crystal. I've got 2 T4s on her there, her ultimate and her passive. Second Wind, the passive, is especially important because it heals her other Inhuman members. And ISO is Raider, by the way. There you go. So we're not going to be using Ms. Marvel. Some people do. I don't recommend it. She doesn't fit. She does have the Inhuman tag, but she doesn't fit as well as the others in an Inhuman squad. Hopefully this is going to be enough. We're definitely going to be more than enough for Tier 2. Let's give it a go. Let's dive in there and see how we do. So much dialogue at the beginning of these things. Let me know down below if you do want me to read it. My sense is it's better just going straight through to the battle. So there we go. So it's also loaded the Inhumans. It's not put them in the order that I like them in. Now, this is largely just superstition on my part, but what I'm going to go and do is, select my order. Even though that puts Quake in the middle, a little squishy, she is going to take damage, but I don't think she's going to take enough. Or rather, I think Crystal's Second Wind is going to help heal her back up. So I think we're going to be okay, but that's largely just superstition on my part. We can move them around if we need to, but we're really not going to need to at this stage in the battle. Definitely not for Tier 2. This is going to be a walk in the park. Okay, defeat the enemy operators to win. I really hate these operator ones. They're definitely my least favorite sort of battle here. Oh, and we get Ebony Maw. I'd completely forgotten that. So we get Ebony Maw. That's kind of fun. So we can kind of try out some of his abilities here as we go. So I guess we're just going to target the operators. Look, we're so overpowered. We're taking them out with okay, so they've managed to get first stage. That doesn't matter, but we're taking people out with basics here, so this is not going to be an issue. So Falcon's ultimate reassuringly ineffective there. This team is just way too powerful, and there aren't any operators on the board at the moment unless I'm just missing them. Boom! Wow, Crystal taking out everybody. Still no operators. Okay, in that case, let's take a quick look, I suppose, at Ebony Maw's abilities, because I've never used this character, not familiar at all. Attack primary target for 40% piercing, bonus 1 to 2 times, apply bleed, hero controller, bleed for 2 turns instead. Okay, interesting. So yeah, got some bleeds on War Machine there, not that he survived long enough to, get any penalty from them. Boom, took out that operator. See if, boom, I was going to say see if Yo-Yo can take everybody out, and she did it. Well, that was super easy. We're obviously way overpowered for tier 2 here, and you can see, look at Ebony Maw's health compared to the Inhumans' health. So whenever they let you borrow a character like that, it's a good kind of measure of how difficult is this really going to be, and we've got so much more health, so obviously we're super overpowered compared to where we need to be, but 30 shards of Ebony Maw in the bag. Let us move on to tier 3 and get another 55 shards. So as I said, do let me know if you want me to read all these. I could also press skip. This is another superstition thing with me. I press next all the way through. If that's too annoying, I'll get over my superstition and I will stop it. So again, let me know down below what you'd prefer. But if the system works, not gonna mess with it too much, unless you guys want me to, in which case I'll absolutely mess with it. So let's see. So it looks like we're up against some Kree and a couple of Asgardians here, and we get Ebony Maw again. This is kind of fun getting to try him out. Gonna take out Loki first. Again, super ineffective. That Hela is just way too weak. Let's get rid of that taunt. Probably just gonna kill him. Boom. There we go. Who should I take out? Yeah, I guess Hela, but this might kill everyone. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, so they are getting a little tougher. And bye-bye Creeper. I love those extra attacks that Black Bolt gives. Whenever anyone gets too low on health, he just takes them out. It's so awesome. Can be really, really devastating when you use this team in-game and raids. Boom! Wow, that was super quick. I was just kind of casually talking as if we had a ton more to go, as if we were dealing with a bunch of enemies, but we're not. That's tier 3 down. That was almost too easy, right? Boom, victory. There we go. So 55 shards in the bag. So where are we at now? 100 shards out of 310. That's the 5-star unlock. So we are getting there. Well, this is going really, really smoothly. I would say, so far, crazily overpowered here. You probably... right now I think you could be doing this round gear 7, something like that. And remember, we don't have to 7-star them, so you could be losing tunes. You just need to get through. As long as you complete it, you get the shards. So it doesn't matter if everyone survives. In fact, probably everyone could be weak. You just need them up at star level and maybe just power up Black Bolt, and he could take them all out. So it looks like we have Ultimus here. So this might be interesting. Who knows? Again, they're pretty well. It wasn't very interesting at all. Took him out on Yo-Yo's first attack. So got vulnerable there, thanks to the ISO. Thank you, Crystal. So Ebony Maw took damage. Okay, defense up to self and allies, counter to all Black Order, offense down to all enemies, clear counter from all enemies. Wow. Insidious Whisper, that's a pretty good special. Let's just do it. Do we need it? No, but let's just do it. Nice. So he is a really powerful toon. I'm actually really excited to unlock him, and he's someone I'm going to take up, as I said, definitely to Gear 14, to use him on the Cosmic Nodes of Dark Dimensions 3. And in Dark Dimensions 4, you have Legendary lanes, so Ebony Maw and maybe Black Bolt 2, but definitely Ebony Maw I'm gonna go ahead and take up to Gear 15 for that. And so then let's check out this heal. Steal 3% health from all enemies, redistribute to all allies, bypass heal block. Wow, repeat this 2 additional times, slow to all enemies. Maximum 25% this character's health, and ignores death proof and passives. Wow. That's a really awesome, we didn't need it, I just did it to try it out. Very cool. Boom. There we go. Thank you, Crystal. So I've kind of lost track of where we're at right now. What tier was this? This was tier 4, right? Yeah, I think this was tier 4. So we've only got one more tier to go, and then we're at the unlock. This is insanely easy. And partly that's because I waited so long and I massively overinvested. Not overinvested in terms of the game, but overinvested for this in terms of Inhumans. 180 out of 310s. This final 130 is going to take us up to the unlock. So it requires Inhuman characters 5-star plus level 60, gear level 9, abilities level 5. So there you go. That's the recommendation for the unlock. Wow, have we overshot that. So if you were just preparing your Inhumans for the unlock of Ebony Maw, you don't need to take them anywhere near the level that I've taken them to. I don't know why I didn't unlock Ebony Maw last time the event was around, but I just didn't, so that's why I'm super overpowered. But I do think they're a very useful team in game anyway. Obviously I used them for Doom War Chapter 1, so I think they're worth investing in, but you don't need to take them up to anything like this level. So again, we got to take out the operators. Looks like the operators are Heimdalls, plural. Boom, look at that, just cutting straight through them there. Again, this is not going to be an issue, folks. And yeah, I think if you were up at gear level 9, it might take a little bit of strategizing. You're probably not going to walk away with everyone intact, but you don't need to have everyone intact. As I said, all you need to do is complete the battle, and then you're going to get that unlock, especially because they're giving you Ebony Maw, and he is a pretty powerful controller, and he's got a lot of great support actions that he's able to do in terms of redistributing health, stealing health from the enemy, that defense up and defense down to the enemy there, offense down rather. So, I think you could easily do this at gear level 9. It's really, and in fact I'd say all you really need is a couple of the Inhumans, Black Bolt for sure at a decent gear level. Everyone else could maybe just die off. As long as you get through, you'd be absolutely fine. But there's something fun about kind of walking this with this super overpowered Inhuman team here. So I probably won't even do any more investing in these for the purpose of taking Ebony Maw rather up to 7-star, because there's no need, right? So at this level, I think I could get a 7-star unlock. I would just need everybody at 7-star. And of course, Black Bolt himself is a legendary. We've just done this here. Boom! There we go. Black Bolt himself is a legendary, so in order to get Black Bolt a 7-star, you need Black Bolt to unlock Ebony Maw, by the way. He's the one Inhuman that you actually need to do this. You've got to have your Asgardians up at 5-star for the unlock, 7-star to maximize him. So this is actually quite a bit of investment in order to get this character, but I think he's worth it. And there we go, our final 130 shards, 310 in total, so we've got enough for the unlock. Let's do it. Let's recruit Ebony Maw. Recruit, you betcha. 250,000 gold, worth it. Boom, there we go, and I had 2 red stars on him as well. Nice. Nice. Well, I am very pleased about that. Super excited to have Ebony Maw in my roster, and that's a pretty nice model as well. Not much of a fidget on him, but I like it. Looking pretty good. Now, Ebony Maw is obviously part of the Black Order squad. Now, I have not powered up my Black Order. I haven't powered up my Thanos either. He's normally used with the Black Order, obviously, but he doesn't actually have the Black Order tag. So I'm probably not going to do that. Black Order, for a long time, they were the meta in the game. In a couple of areas, they were a really, really powerful squad. They've definitely been eclipsed. Many of the new teams that we've got now, especially Infinity Watch, just blowing them out of the water. So I'm probably not going to bother investing in the whole Black Order team, at least not right now. Maybe in future if I'm bored or if something changes, but I definitely am going to invest in Ebony Maw. As I said, I think you're going to get a lot of use out of this tune in Dark Dimensions, in particular Dark Dimensions 3 and Dark Dimensions 4, but there's no reason you couldn't use him in DD1 and DD2 as well if you're unlocking him early on in the game. In terms of ISO, I'm probably going to go with Healer, to be honest, though some people use Striker with him as well, but I think Healer is what I'm going to go with. I think that'll be more helpful with the kind of squad that I'm going to be using him on. Well, there you go. That was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. If you did enjoy this video today, found it informative or entertaining in any way, please consider giving it a like, a thumbs up down below. I really do appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And hey, while you're here, why not consider subscribing to Liam Maiden Gameplay? I drop new gameplay videos for Marvel Strike Force and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes every single week, and I would love to have you along for the ride. That is all from me today. I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, look after each other.